Hey, it's Adam here, co-founder of Enta Solutions, and this is another episode of Enta Wonders. Today we're wondering about 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Now, there are good books, there are great books, and then there are books that are life-changing or even culture-defining, and I would describe this as one of those. It is just so powerful, and it not only applies to business, it applies to life. I would say it's how to be a better human might be another way to describe it. And I think the best thing to do for this one would be to just kind of draw the 7 habits. I'm not going to go into all the details. You can read the book for that, and there's probably tons of videos on this. But essentially, it looks like this. So we have kind of like an inverted hourglass like this, and then we've got, so this is number 1. Habit number 1, and habit number 1 is be proactive. And this is just, I love the example he gives are like marriage. If you want a loving marriage where you care for each other, then be loving and caring. Be proactive. Don't be responsible for your own life. Number 2, it kind of goes in here, and this is begin with the end in mind. End in mind. So have a purpose to what you're doing. Kind of know where you're going. Set goals. That's really the gist behind that one. And then habit 3. This is kind of goes like this. Number 3. Put first things first. So put first things first. This point's all about time management, right? Be proactive about what you do in your life. Begin with the end in mind, set goals, have a sense of purpose, manage your time. And then out of that, you will get a personal victory. So this is the first half. This is know thyself, right? And he calls this dependence. And then we come up to the second layer, which is here, interdependence. And then we just have opposite here. Right? Okay. Number 4, sorry. Number 4, win-win, right? This is especially true for something like negotiation. It's not you against me. It's not I win, you lose, right? What's the third alternative he talks about in here where we both win? What's the way we're trying to figure out? And there's some cool workshops if you've ever done an exercise on this. There's a scenario with like orange peels and things like that. But always think win-win. There is always a way for both of us win here. If there isn't, then we should walk away. That's the idea here. Number 5, I love this one. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. So it's basically saying, provide a space to understand what the other person is saying, what they're talking about, what their hopes are, what their dreams are, and then you can communicate your intent. The person individually you're speaking to will be much more open to your point of view if you allow them space first. That's the idea. This is a hard one. Very few people do this well. Habit number 6, synergize. So fantastic, win-win, right? Let's find that win-win. Number 5, seek first to understand. Okay, we've kind of figured out each other. 6, synergize. Great, how can we work together? Let's align our purposes. Let's work together, right? So then this becomes more of a public victory, right? We succeed together, right? But you're gonna say, what? That's only 6. It says 7 habits, right? So it goes like this, and makes it, like that. And then we have number 7, sharpen the saw. So it's not a one done. It's not like, oh, I finished habit 1, now I can move to habit 2. You're working on all 6 of these all the time, constantly iterating, constantly failing, constantly trying again and again and again. And this is the formula for how we grow as humans, as people, as companies, as nations, as the world. So there you have it. I highly encourage you to grab 7 habits of highly effective people. It is very powerful. This is just a picture of the overall framework. There's so much stuff in there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed.